And we're back with another episode of Nefashuu's Pokemon LeafGreen Wedlocke Challenge. Oh yeah, so the very first thing I have to do this episode is make an apology. I am so sorry, Spenimore, and by extension, the residents of the actual Spenimore, for completely spelling your name wrong. I'm so sorry, Spenimore. We've got off to such a poor start. I'm sorry. I noticed as well in the previous episode, I was getting very negative, and it's not your fault, Spenimore. It's not your fault. It's not you. It's me. Essentially, I had some grand plans for trying to get a Bellsprout, and it just did not work the way I wanted. But still, we have Spenimore now, which is pretty cool. However, that does mean that we have 5 Rock-type weaknesses. So we should probably heal you up, Spenimore. And so some of you might wonder, at the end of the previous episode of Nefashuu's Pokemon LeafGreen Wedlocke Challenge, so when I found the Caterpie and by extension the Metapod, some of you might wonder why I decided to just bail on them and go to Route 4 instead. And the reason for that is that, if I show you guys, I had a backup plan. Yeah, see, I had extensively planned this. So I had hoped that I would get a Mankey on Route 4, which again did not happen. I only have one more chance. Oh, wait, no, I suppose there's more chance to get a Mankey. But man, I just do not want a Mankey in this game, apparently, because I can never seem to get one for whatever reason. And then even if I didn't find a Mankey, you can also find a Sandshrew on Route 4. And whilst that wouldn't have been immediately useful, because Sandshrew wouldn't have many, well, I don't think it'd have any ground type attacks to start with. But the Dig TM is not far away at all, and that would have been really cool, especially considering Gym 3 is an electric gym. So yeah, that was my plan. And so some of you might also say, okay, well, why didn't you just catch the Caterpie or Metapod, and then, you know, I could still try and get the other things, and if something dies, I can always just replace it, right? And you're correct. However, I don't like thinking in terms of my team dying. I want my team to live, man. I want to think in the best interest of my team. I don't want any of these guys to go. There's no way. We fight together, man, and we stick together. That's my rule. So I figured that if I just had a Butterfree, that'd be another... Like, Butterfree's 4 times weak. Like, super weak to Rock. Even more than everyone else. So, yeah. Anyway. We got a big problem. So I was planning on going through Route 25, but can you guys see the issue we have? There are 2 hikers. I'm gonna have to face one of them. It's gonna happen. But before we do that, it's finally time to raise Gosport and Spenimore by extension. Now, the good thing is, I think this route is a pretty good route to raise these guys on, because what I managed to find in my quest for a Bellsprout was Bellsprout, of course, which only knows Vine Whip. Maybe Wrap, so I might have to look out for that. But also, a lot of bugs. And the only other thing I could find here was Abra, and they just run away instantly, so that doesn't even matter. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get everyone to level 18. And I might need it based on what's about to happen with these hikers, but we'll get to that eventually. For now, let's get back to training. By the way, I didn't do any training last episode. How about that? But we're straight back into this. So I will see you guys soon. It is done. We now have everyone to level 18, at the very least, including Wells, who needed an extra boost. And man, Gosport, you need some better moves with Spennymoors. You were just completely beasting through that entire route, pretty much. So your attack is actually pretty good for... I wonder how it is in comparison with Pickering. It's better than Pickering. That's pretty interesting. I think your defenses aren't as good. But you're going to evolve soon, and so are you, Gosport, so I expect good things. You know, the more I think about it, the more I think that these two are a really good fit for each other. And I don't mean by terms of matchup, no, that's just... They have weaknesses shared all over the place, but when you think about it, those two are two very... They have bad reputations in the Pokemon universe. Because when you think about it, you've got Zubat, who is... used by pretty much every evil team in the entire game. I think only Team Plasma maybe doesn't use them. But I know Team Rocket use them, Aqua, Magma, Galactic, Flare, and Skull. I don't know about Aether Foundation actually. Spoilers, good. It's been like a year now, I'm sure it's fine. But yeah, so I don't know why Zubat is associated with all these evil teams, man. Zubat is... They're friendly creatures, you know? And then you have Spearow, who the anime has not shown in a good light at all. In the very first episode, a flock of Spearow attack Ash, but he's the one that threw the rock first, remember? And then they, later on, ambush a bunch of Pidgey and Pidgeotto, so Ash has to release his Pidgeot to protect the Pidgey and Pidgeotto of the forest. So yeah, so either these two are like, they want to be on the side of good, or maybe these two are like Team Rebel, and they're kind of like an anti-hero pairing almost, where, you know, they're doing good, but deep down they're like good. They're like the Shadow and Rouge of this Wedlocke. Sonic references. Anyway, so this is really worrying me, because I'm going to have to use Chester against this hiker. Now, I'm going to go for this hiker down here, because I think this one up here has 3 Geodude in a matchup, and there's no way, especially with a matchup, that I'm going to have to take them on. So I think this guy here, if I remember correctly, at least in the old games, I think he just had a single Onix, and it will be high level. But Onix have deceptively low attack, so that's just going to be what happens. I'm just going to have to go in and try and Metal Claw my best. Once we're past this hiker, the rest of the route hopefully isn't so bad, but we'll see. I can't escape this. There's no way out of this situation, so... I'm sorry to have to do this to you, Chester. You're going to see Bill first. We battle. We do indeed. Okay, Chester. You have one Pokemon, which is an Onix. Okay, so I got that part right, and it's level 17. Okay, Chester, I really need you to do a lot of damage here with Metal Claw. Let's see how much this does. That's pretty good. Rock for a miss! No way, Chester! You are just a complete beast when it comes to avoiding rock attacks. What is going on here? Okay, Chester, how well will you take this? I think you can take another one. Come on, Chester. We need you. It's so close. Okay, use Tackle for some reason. Well, let's just use Ember. Finish this thing. Oh, okay, that wasn't so bad. Well, that could have been very bad. If it had used Rock Throw every time and hit every time, that was it. But luckily, Onix is a bit of an idiot, so never mind. Okay, we can certainly replace Growl with Smokescreen. Actually, I don't know if I've done the right thing there, but, well, it's happened now. Clearly, it was meant to be. Oh my goodness. You're something. That is correct. I am indeed something. Well observed. The trail below is a shortcut to Cerulean City. Well, I've just come from there. Okay, this hiker. No, I've had enough of hikers. This youngster up top here, I think he has a Slowpoke, so I'm actually going to avoid him too. I'm going to face this trainer to the right. Should I use Spennymoor and Gosport? Maybe I want to give them a go. I don't know how wise this is. This guy may have a Rattata or something. So actually, it might be worth saving... Maybe using Pickering or something. Pickering and Wells? Let's give them a go. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. Oh, there's another hiker. No. Dad took me to a great party on the SS Anne in Vermilion City. Oh, that is the least of my concerns at the moment. Oh boy. Okay, you have one Pokemon. Oh no, this is the Slowpoke guy. Uh-oh. I think I probably would have used anyway. Let's see how much quicker that does. Pickering. That is not a lot of damage. Okay, neither is that though, so I think this thing probably knows Confusion though. It's growling? Okay, Pickering. I need you to do me some big favours here. Okay, it does know Confusion. How much will this do? Oh my goodness, that was a crit though. Okay, so maybe we're okay. Wow, stop growling in my face. I don't want to switch to, I really don't want to switch. Oh no, I'm gonna have to. Right. Okay. Now, this might seem stupid, but... Okay, your special defense is 35. Okay, Wells, I'm gonna need you to pull off the best Fury attack this world has ever known. Okay, he's using Water Gun for some reason. Now, I'm gonna be faster. Come on, Wells. Come on, Wells. No! Wells! Okay, it's using Water Gun. Why would it do that? Okay, now we can Poison Sting it. Oh, this route. This route is not good. This route is not good for my heart. Ah. Okay, Pickering. You survived. Good job, crew. I'm not mad. Well, I would have been if you'd knocked out my Pokemon. Oh my goodness, there's another hiker. That is really bad news. I'm gonna need to heal. So, I'll be back, I guess. Oh my gosh, that was so worrying. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we survived. So, if this is a Slowpoke guy, what does this other youngster have? I feel like I want to take on this hiker first. But we've got a Picnicker to deal with, so now maybe it's the time to test out Spennymoor. Spennymoor and Gosport. Because we have to try them out at some point. Maybe have a Nidoran or something? So actually, maybe we should lead with Gosport. I think, is Gosport, are you better defensively? You are by 1 point. Right, well, here goes. Hi, my boyfriend is cool. Well, how about that? And it's a Nidoran male, so I made a good choice. And using Gosport, we're going to have to bite this thing. That was not as much as I would have liked. But it's going to have to do, of course. Aha, the flinch. Yes, Gosport. Is this your full screen debut? I guess it is. Everything else is in training. Alright, Gosport. I'm going to need this to be a good bite. Oh, and it was. Very, very delicious. And another Nidoran. I need to stay in, really, because of the whole poison thing it has going on. Let's bite again. See how much it can hit me with. Ooh. Okay, I did 9 damage. I may have to switch soon. Okay, use Growl. Unfortunately for you, Bite, for some unknown reason, is a Dark Attack. Oh, the flinch! Gosport! Come on. So close. Okay, that will do like 1 damage. Literally. Okay, well maybe 2. But I will accept that amount of damage. Let's get 1 HP back, because why not? Oh, good old Gosport and the poison resistance. Nice job, Gosport. I underestimated you, but my faith in you is not misplaced. Whew. Take that, Kelsey. My conditioning isn't the best. I failed to see what condition has to do with anything. I wish my boyfriend was as good as you. Wow, okay. I'm not even gonna go there. We have another hiker. I'm hoping that because he's standing there, that means we can avoid him. I really hope that that's the case, because otherwise I don't actually know what's going to happen here. Whilst I'm here, do I have enough potions? Let's just heal Gosport so that we don't have to go back. Okay, Chester. We can avoid them. Okay, excellent. This is good news. We can't get that item, but that's a sacrifice well worth making. So we have this guy here. Maybe we should try Spennymoor out? I don't know how wise this is. I want to just... I don't know if I should use these guys yet. They have so low defense by comparison. And they are very close to evolving. In fact, I'm gonna... Let's try Wigan out, actually. Okay, I'm so glad I could avoid that Heiko. I am so happy. I'm a cool guy, man. I got a girlfriend. Well, you know, it's that lady down there. She's not very impressed with you. Flint. A Rattata. Okay, I think I made the right decision. This Rattata hits super hard. As I can tell. Oh, you missed Wigan. That's not ideal. I can attest to Rattata through Ramsgate. Oh, man. The thing about Gen 1 is that because there's only 150 Pokemon to choose from, if anything dies, I'm often probably going to have to be reminded of it on a frequent basis. And that makes me very sad. Okay. You don't need to be intimidated by no Snake, Wigan. You got this. Oh man, Wigan, your aim is a bit off today. Aha! The love, though. The love. Wigan, something about you, apparently. There's something about Wigan. In the Pokemon world, that is the film equivalent. Aha! Immobilized by love. Unfortunately for you, snakes don't really... Well, what is Wigan, anyway? I know, Wigan, you're Wigglytuff, but what would you call you? Oh, darn it. Okay, don't walk left. That would be a mistake. Okay, actually, I'm curious what you say. Oh, well, my girlfriend will cheer me up. I don't know about that. Man, this guy's freaking out. What's going on with him? We're going to try Wells out against this fellow, I believe. See how this goes. And hello. I had this feeling. I knew that I had to battle you. Okay. That's good to know. Youngster Chad. I suppose I didn't have to battle him. Man, what is with the Ekans around here? Luckily, Wells can... well, the Intimidate's not fantastic, but you can take poison attacks. In fact, I'm going to focus energy to get past that Intimidate. I guess this thing could wrap me. No, it's gone for Leer, which is slightly disconcerting. I have faith, Wells. I don't know why I put faith in you, because obviously you're going to miss immediately. It's just how things go around here. Come on, Wells. Let's get some crits out of you. Hey, there we go. Nice. Wells, you got a serious problem with your 2 hits. I need you to up your game. You've got to train your Fury attack. Yes! That'd be a cool mechanic. Maybe if you train like your Pokemon enough, it would hit more. I don't know how that would be implemented that well. Hey, Sandshrew. Well, you know, I've still got my crit boost up. I might as well stay in. So, let's Fury attack Wells. Ooh, that's not a lot of damage. But then I have been intimidated. Come on, where's that focus energy hacks? It is non-existent. And of course this thing defense curls. But realistically, Pickering would not have fared much better against this, so... Ooh, hey, there we go. Come on, Wells. You have got this. Maybe not. Man, these Sandshrew are just very defensive. They're very... I wouldn't say pacifist, but, you know, maybe don't. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, oh, that was a pretty hard-hitting scratch, I must say. Okay, Wells, I'm going to need you to do some serious damage. One day, these things will know roll out, and it'll be a sad time. Oh, goodness me. Okay, you already miss. You don't need the sand. But maybe it works inversely for some reason. Of course! Why? Why is this the case? I don't understand. Hey, you hit more than twice. Very good, Wells. We're getting there. Hopefully a new move is not too far away. Maybe no Twin Needle at some point. I knew I'd lose too. It was written in this game's coding, you see. If your Pokemon get confused, switch it out. That's a good tactic. It sure is, but in a Wedlocke, that's not always so straightforward. I think this lady might be manageable by Spennymoor, because I think she has a bunch of grass types. I want to give Spennymoor some action, so here we go. My friend has many cute Pokemon. I'm so jealous. Well, clearly you have to steal them. Get yourself a snack machine, Haley. And I was correct, she has a walking Oddish. Let's peck this thing. Oh yeah! Man, that's quite the feisty peck there, Spennymoor. And a Pidgey. Could you take a Pidgey? Probably, but I'm going to use... Should I use Gosport? man! No, you can do it, Spennymoor. I might have to place my faith in Fury Attack, though. That's exactly what's happening. Ooh. Okay, that's fine. Will this be fine, though? Oh, that's decent. Oh, yeah, that's even better. Yes, Spennymoor, that's how you do Fury Attack. Man, Wells, you got some Fury Attack competition going on here. And an Oddish. I think you got this, Spennymoor. This is no problem. Boom. Excellent. Very good. Oh, man. That went pretty well. I'm not so jealous anymore. You hear me? You came from Mount Moon? May I have a Clefairy? Well, unfortunately, I did not catch it per the Nuzlocke rules, so nope. Right. Now, there is another trainer I'm quite worried about. You don't face them on this route. So I'm actually going to go back and face this random youngster and see what he has. Local trainers come here to practice. And I really hope that hiker doesn't spot me afterwards. That would be just awful. Hey, it's youngster Joey! With his Rattata, of course. Alright, Wigan. Well, you know what you do with rats around here. Boom! That's what you do with rats around here. Oh, and a crit. Wow. Wigan is not messing around. Making up for the misses. Level 20. Gotta be careful of you guys' levels. And a Spearow, eh? Yeah, we can keep you in. And bam! Adding birds to the equation. Woo! And I get excited just watching that happen. You're decent, I sure am. Now, I hope that hiker doesn't fight me. Okay, we're good. I don't know why I ran away, as if that would make any difference. Okay, oh, he's so careful. I don't know how this guy doesn't see me, but I am definitely not complaining. Right, let's see what these guys are up to. This cape is a famous date spot. Misty, the gym leader, has high hopes about this place. It's just some ponds. Hello, are you here alone? If you're out at Saru's Cape, well, it should be as a couple. Go on, scram, young child. I see I'm interrupting something. They don't seem overly bothered about it, though, I'll be honest. Okay, let's check out the famous Bill and see what he's on about. Oh, it's a fairy. Hi, I'm a Pokemon. Wait, no I'm not. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac, except in this instance where I'm actually pink. Hey, what's with that skeptical look? I'm not joshing you, lady. I screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon. Just don't ask what I was doing, okay? So, how about it? Help a guy out here. Okay, let's say yes. Wait until I get inside the teleporter. When I do, go to my PC and run the cell separation system. Probably should have told Jeff Goldblum about this. Okay. Let's use this old Windows 98 computer to fix whatever the heck's gone on here. And I hope I don't kill this guy. Just entrusting some strange individual. Oh no, he's fine. See, the sound indicated that he was okay. Clearly, there will be no defects as a result of this. Yeehaw, thanks lady, I owe you one. So did you come to see my Pokemon collection? Not really. I've got to thank you. Oh here, maybe this'll do. Have some tickets. Okay. That cruise ship SSN is in Vermilion City. I heard there are lots of trainers on board too. They invited me to their party, but I can't stand fancy dudes, and the food is fairly questionable. Why don't you go instead of me? Go on and have a good time. Well, I intend on doing that, Bill. But first, I have to get through a difficult trainer. And I feel as though I might as well try it in this episode. But I'm very, very skeptical about my chances. There he is. You see him. Team Rocket Grunt. Miscellaneous man, because they all have no names. And the reason he's so dangerous is because he has a Machop and a Drowsy, which is a pretty lethal combination. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go. Once we get past him, we can actually catch more stuff though. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know how well this is going to go. Oh, I need to take him down now. The reason I'm not fighting Misty yet is because if Misty KOs a bunch of my stuff, then I don't have any replacements and I have to defeat that Rocket Grunt. But once I defeat this Rocket Grunt, I think maybe I can take on Misty afterwards. Pending some captures. Anyway, I was tempted to maybe raise Spennymoor up to evolve for this battle. That might actually be what I do. You know what? Let's do that. I'm going to get Spennymoor to level 20. And then... I'm not actually going to use Spennymoor in the back. Well, I hope not. Spennymoor's going to be my backup option because Spennymoor's going to hit hard. And then I'm just going to have to use Chest and Wigan. That's how it's going to go, man. Anyway, let more training commence. Alright, Spennymoor, this time has come around so fast. It's been less than an episode, and you're already achieving your final form. Oh yeah, I can even tell from the silhouette. This is going to be a good time. Boom. Alright, we got this monstrous Spennymoor now. Awesome. Alright, let's check out your stats. Oh, look at you. You're quiet, Spennymoor. You certainly don't look like it. Oh, attack 44. Is that the best I have? Oh, it sure is. What the heck? Spennymoor. My goodness, your stats are really good. So, now I have this backup option. I'm still going to use Chest and Wigan in this fight, though, because as hard-hitting as Spennymoor could be, Gosport would just not hold up well in this fight. It does not know enough moves take on both a matchup and a Drowsy. I seem to recall, way back, in my Pokemon Brown Nuzlocke challenge, the equivalent of this trainer also gave me a hard time, because I think he also had a matchup and a Drowsy. I think I almost lost something. Thinking back, I don't know, that was many years ago. That was like 2-3 houses ago, and several jobs ago. That's pretty weird to think about, but anyway, I suppose it's time. So, I'm gonna hope that Chester can take on this guy's matchup, because if Chester can't, then I don't really know what else to do, because Wigan is gonna suffer. I hope these guys pull through. I seem like I always rely on Chester and Wigan at the moment. Oh man, what happened to this place? Ah, Tiger, no. Team Rocket must be trying to dig their way into no good. Of course, of course. Those miserable Rockets. Look what they've done to my house. They stole a TM for teaching Pokemon how to dig a hole, dig a hole. I was going to use it on a Mankey or a Sandshrew. Okay, well, I probably would too, but, you know, that cost me a bundle, it did. I don't know where from. You can't buy it in this game. Alright, well, we're not going to assist this guy. We're just going to beat up the fuck that did this. Okay, alright, Chester, Wigan. This has been a crazy tense episode for you guys. Especially Chester, and we're going to have to rely on you again. It is time. It's that Drowsy, mainly. That's the reason I'm not using either Pickering or Spennymoor. That Drowsy can hit really hard. In fact, let's check everyone's special defense before I commit to this. You've got 30, 28, 35, but you're weak. 28, 30, and 19. Yeah. It's all about the same. And Wells and Gosport are both weak to Drowsy, so I have to use these guys. It's gotta be this way. Let's go. Hey, stay out. It's not your yard. Huh? Me? I'm an innocent bystander. Can't you tell? My devilishly Team Rocket style uniform. Maybe you should have hit that well. That guy on Nugget Bridge, he knows how to hide his uniform. Okay, here we go. It's a level 17 matchup. Now, I imagine that maybe a special attack would be best in this situation, so that's what we're going to do. This thing might have guts. This is an interesting thought. Okay, just use Leer for some reason. Not entirely sure why. So let's Ember. Now, here's the next question. That matchup actually went down really well. I think I might just go for it. However, I have Smokescreen as an option on Chester, should I need it. I have faith in Wigan and a punch. Okay, Wigan, I hope you're faster. Oh, boom! There we go. Oh, so close! Oh, Wigan! You're so close. You got this, though, surely. Yeah! Oh, wow, this was not a problem. I don't know what I was worried about. Oh. Good job, Chester and Wigan. What a team. Stop. I'll give up. I'll leave quietly. I should probably change outfit too. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole. Awesome. This is a good TM. I definitely did not just fist bump in real life then. I better get moving. Bye. Oh, right. I'm not going to teach this yet, but I wonder who can learn dig. Both Chester and Wigan. Seems like these guys are going to be my go-to team. However, actually, before I... Oh, yeah. Wow. I was going to say, we can actually... I'm going to end this episode by catching something on the below route. And then we'll finally have something in the PC. However, I'm going to need more Pokeballs. I don't trust only having 4 Pokeballs. So you have to spend more, gave me such trouble trying to catch her. And there are regular Pokeballs, so that's very good. And I definitely need to sell like this nugget and stuff, but... You know, I would say I'm too lazy, but it doesn't actually make sense because I'm already in the mark. But never mind. We're going to end this episode on a high note. This episode's been kind of scary for me, but it's ended up being pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Hopefully I can cap this off with something cool. And I can get Bellsprout on this route. I can also, I think, get a Meowth, and that would be a pretty cool capture too. I don't really need a Bellsprout at the moment. However, I'm not going to complain if it is. Who do I use to weaken such a thing? That is the question. Oh, Spennymoor totally learned Pursuit, by the way. That's pretty cool. I think Pickering's a good weakener. We'll see how this goes. Okay. And the daycare's down here. I have no idea who thought the daycare... Putting a daycare down some hillsides is a good idea. Can't imagine they'd get much attention from there. So this is Route 5. Definitely nothing else going on here. So, let's see what we can get. And I can get anything that's male or female, assuming I don't already have it. And it is a Meowth. A level 16 Meowth. That's a pretty decent level. Okay, Pickering, let's quick attack. Oh. Well then. You know what? You know what? We can still save this. There's another route. Another route. Hi, do you have a Nidoran female? No, don't rub it in. I don't want your Nidoran male. There is another route I can catch something on. I'm determined. I can't just end it like that. There's no way. That was ridiculous. Man, maybe I should have used, Wells. Pickering, you had your chance and you blew it. So we're going to try Wells out instead. Oh man, I didn't think it would do that much damage. But it was a crit, I suppose. People often lose things in the darkness of the underground path. Blah. Oh, ain't nobody got time to search for that just yet. This is Route 6. Right now, let's try catch something else. It's a Pidgey. Of course, I already have Pickering. So, no dice. So that counts as one of my Dupe's Claws. There's still a chance. I can still do this. Number 2 of the Dupe's Claws. Ooh, level 15. That's actually pretty dangerous. Maybe I don't want to lead with Wells. Oh, we're doing it anyway. I could run. I've got a good speed. Okay, I'm not liking where this is going. I just want something that isn't weak to rock. Oh man. Hang out, 2 more shots at this. It's a 4th Pidgey. Okay. All my eggs are in this one basket. One basket of one more encounter. And it is... a Bellsprout! It's time! It's time to catch a Bellsprout at last. Okay, right. That's Poison Sting. That will not KO it, for sure. I have to be careful, because Wrap could be very dangerous. But, Wells, you got the quad resist going on, so... we can do this. We can finally get a 7th team member. It's gonna happen. Should I Poison Sting one more time? If I crit, it will still be alive, so that's fine. Okay, good. Man, this Bellsprout is a rat genius. I would call this thing Kanye, but that's not the theme we have going on here. And it's female. So where were you earlier? Okay, it is time. Surely, surely now. Is luck going to turn in my favour? Yes, it happened. I got a Bellsprout. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. Cool. Alright, we ended the episode on a high note after all. A carnivorous Pokemon that traps and eats bugs. It appears to use the root feet to replenish moisture. Ew. Lovely. Okay, well, what can we name you? What begins with B-E? How about we go with something like this. And again, just because he's British, I think most British names just make my Pokemon sound more regal than they maybe are. You're gonna be Bedford. Bedford the Bellsprout. And you're in Bill's PC. Yay! Alright, good episode. We got through a hiker, avoided other hikers, defeated Team Rocket, and caught a Bellsprout. But I think now, I can't put off Misty anymore. So I think next time, we train up for a second badge. So, till then, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Toodles!